Okay guys, you're in for a treat today. We're at Holy Trinity Church, a Greek Orthodox church in Fiji. I'm in Lautoka, we're just outside Lautoka. What's this area called again? Seweni. This chap here, Matthew, is my guide to this church, a Greek Orthodox church in Fiji. Now, there are three other churches. One in Lambasa, one in Sambeto, this is the third church, and there are 3 churches and 1 monastery in Fiji. And I just find this extraordinary. Here in Fiji, in the South Pacific, there is a Greek Orthodox church, and further up on the hill there is a Greek Orthodox monastery. There is a monastery which is part of the same church. What's the monastery called?
Panagia.
Panagia?
Yes.
Panagia, that's a Greek word, isn't it? Okay, well, let's...
Mother of God.
Sorry?
Mother of God.
Mother of God. Okay, let's explore the Greek Orthodox Church of Holy Trinity here in Fiji, in Seweni. Let's go. Okay, well, so this is for baptisms?
Yes.
Okay, this is where they have baptisms. And it's in the shape of a Greek cross, isn't it?
Yes.
That is in the shape of a Greek cross, and that's where they have baptisms. And here we are.
It's with the bell and everything.
Okay, the bell's on the top there. Okay, so that's a bell tower. That's a bell tower on the left, and this is the entrance. So this church was consecrated in 2015, I believe.
Yes.
It was 2015,
Yes,
wasn't it? Okay.
2015.
I love Matthew's smile. I love the smile on his face. Anyway, this church was consecrated in 2015, and we're going inside to have a look. Do I take my shoes off? Okay. Oh wow. Wow. That's Saint Katerina. Okay.
And John.
John. Okay, that's John. One of the apostles.
Yes.
Okay. So that's John, one of the apostles, John. Okay.
It's Panagia and
Okay, Panagia.
the Mother of God.
That's Panagia. And I can hear the sound.
Yes. Wind.
Beautiful, isn't it, eh?
Yes.
I can hear the sound of the wind whistling through the roof, or is it the bell tower? I'm not sure, but I can hear it here, and it is absolute. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on this GoPro. Probably not. The sound quality is not the best, but the sound is just absolutely magical. I've got a bit of hair. There we go. Got rid of it. Anyway, so that's Panagia. And who do we have here? Okay, God.
Yes.
With the grey beard, and Moses.
Yes.
Okay, so that's God and Moses. Wow. That is just beautiful, isn't it? And you've got chandeliers. That sound of the wind is just absolutely amazing. Can you hear it?
Yes.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Is it always like that here?
Yes.
So you can always hear the sound of the wind.
Yes.
It's so peaceful, isn't it? Eh? It's a lovely. It's like a lullaby,
Especially on Sunday. Like
especially on Sunday. And did they design the church
Yes.
with that?
Yes.
For the wind? Did they design it like that?
No.
No. So it's just a coincidence.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God, that sound is just absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. It's poetry. It's the poetry of the wind, and it's just absolutely wonderful. Anyway, so this is Panagia?
Yes, and Jesus.
Panagia and the baby Jesus?
Yes.
Okay. And we've got Jesus here, Jesus on the cross. And that's right, yes, because he was the Lamb of God, wasn't he?
Yes,
He was the
yes.
Lamb of God, yeah.
And today we celebrate the saint. Today we're at the church.
Okay.
We celebrate the people who have died as soul. We pray for them.
So you celebrate what today?
People who has died, we celebrate their soul today.
Anybody, everybody,
Yes, everybody.
who's died.
Yes.
You celebrate it today?
Today we had the church.
Oh, so you had a special service today.
This morning.
And so you say for this happens. How often does this happen when you pray for everybody who's died? How often does this happen? Once a week or
No.
once a while? Once?
Yes.
It's
Not every day.
not every day. Okay,
Yes.
okay, not all the time.
After 1 year.
Oh wow,
Yes.
that is very nice. So everybody who has died, everybody, not just
Especially
sinners,
saint.
especially saints. You pray for everybody who's died,
Everybody who have died.
but especially saints. Oh wow. And what's the name of the day today? Is there a special name for the day?
About what people have died like that.
Yes. But is there a special name for this day? No. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. Don't worry. Okay. That is just amazing. Can I touch it?
Yes.
Okay. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, and you've got. Okay. The bishop sits there. This is the bishop who preaches.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you've got a coronet
Yes.
with the cross on top, and that sound of the wind. Okay. So that's where the bishop sits. He preaches there. Can I?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Wow. So you've got. This is all in Greek, isn't it?
Yes.
So the service is in Greek.
Greek, English too. We have
Ah.
English, Greek here, English this side.
So you have a Greek service, and then
Yes.
on this side.
Greek, English this side.
Wow, that's amazing. So you have a Greek service on this side, and you've got the Greek cross,
Yes.
and it's written in Greek, isn't it?
Yes.
And then you've got on this side, you have the service in English. And lo and behold, there it is. That's the service book.
But some of the children, I don't know how to speak in Greek.
Okay.
And they can sing in Greek too.
So some of the congregation
Yes.
don't speak Greek, but they can sing
can
Greek.
sing Greek,
Wow, that is just amazing.
Because tomorrow we have church.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And they will be singing in Greek.
Yes.
Greek hymns.
Greek, yes.
And so they know the hymns, they can
Yes.
sing in Greek, but they
Yes.
can't speak the
They
language.
can speak the language.
Wow, that is just amazing. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Wait,
It is the holy altar.
this is the holy altar.
Yes, it's here.
Okay, okay. Can we have a look? Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is just amazing. This is the Holy of Holies. This is the inner sanctum. This is what did you call this? The holy altar. The holy altar. Okay, so this is the holy altar.
Stand and chant. Where the priest.
Oh, so he chants in here,
Yes.
and they hear it out there.
Yes.
So he doesn't chant out there. He
Oh,
chants in
yeah.
here. Wow. So that's the Greek Orthodox tradition, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. And this is the Bible?
Yes. we have.
Okay, okay. You've got the cross. And look at and who painted it? Did somebody come from overseas?
Yes. She came from South Africa, Sister Vekla.
Sister
Vekla, she came from Congo.
from Congo.
Yes, she was a South African lady.
South African lady
Yes.
from Congo.
Congo.
Okay, so she came over
Yes,
here.
And in the monastery too. She wrote all the saying.
She painted all this.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
how old is she? Is she a young lady or a middle age or
It's
elder?
like the two sisters. She
Like
was
the two sisters.
yes,
Okay,
the
okay.
sister.
Okay, wow. And you've got the priest's garments, his vestments.
Yes.
So the bishop wears those. And look at those. Look at that. That was painted by a South African lady from the Congo. Sister Vekla.
Yes.
Vekla.
Very nice.
Wow. Thank you. It's just amazing. Isn't that just... It just blows my mind away. This is just so beautiful. And look at this.
This
They call this... Okay.
Saint Tabitha.
Okay, so it's Saint Tabitha.
Yes. The name of whom?
Oh, okay, that's Tabitha home.
Look
Because
after.
okay, there is a children's home, okay. There is this church, this Greek Orthodox Church of Holy Trinity, is also a children's home. There is a children's home out there in the front. And this in English they call this the screen.
Yes.
What do they call it here? Is there they just call it a screen, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. You see these? Okay, so that's Saint Tabitha. Okay. She looks after the children. Okay, she is the patron saint of children.
Yes.
Look at me, I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I'm excited, but I'm also humbled by this experience. This is a really humbling experience for me. And so, okay, that's yes, that's right. Yes, that's yes, that's the Archangel.
And it's the Holy Trinity.
That's the Holy Trinity. Wow! And was this all painted by the same lady?
No.
Oh no, this was brought in, wasn't it? Because you have to. This is like gold embossed or something.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Look at these. Look at this screen. Is just absolutely. And you've got Panjara. Sorry? Panagia, sorry, not Panjara, sorry. Panagia. So you've got Panagia again. Look at my arm, it's just pouring with sweat. Because I find this experience absolutely exhilarating. So, you've got, who's this? Oh, okay, that's God. That's God.
Yes.
Oh, wow, he looks very different. The other God we saw at the front, he had a grey beard.
Yes.
But this God is a youngish looking man. Let's see if I can get a better angle, because there's a bit of a reflection. So that, ladies and gentlemen, that is God, a very youthful looking God. And I just find all this decoration just, it gets me right there, because it's just so beautiful. And so who we got? That's John.
Yes.
So
the Baptist.
John the Baptist.
Yes.
And this is
Angel Gabriel.
Angel, okay, the Archangel Gabriel.
Yes.
Okay. And Katerina again. Okay. And you've got some, look at this, some of this.
This when the mother of God died.
Over here?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the, is that the Annunciation? Is that what they call
Yes.
it? The Annunciation, okay. When the Mother of God died? Wow. It's just amazing. Wow. That's just incredible. I just find this whole thing. And you've got these chandeliers. You've got all this space here. You can just imagine what it's like.
All this book with Greek and everything. Like Greek, English.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
So,
Yeah. English and Greek.
okay, so that's in.
Yes.
This is the hymns.
English,
These are the
yes.
hymns.
Yes.
Okay, these are the hymns in Greek, English. Oh, so that's the Greek script.
Yes.
That's the modern Greek
Yes. English.
and English.
Yes.
Look at my face. I'm pouring with sweat. I just find this whole experience just amazing. And you can imagine what it's like on a Sunday when the congregation are all assembled there and they're singing and they're praising God, and the voices are being lifted up to heaven, and the musicality of the hymn singing, and you've got the wind rustling in through the roof, and it's just the most wonderful experience. You know, I love hymns. You know, God, I'm getting a bit carried away and probably a bit incoherent, but anyway. So that's the church. That's the Church of the Holy Trinity. But don't go away. We're in for a treat, because we're going to see the monastery. The monastery's up on a hill. Is it far? Is it a bit of a long walk? No.
Yes, a little bit.
Can we? Is that possible? Still possible?
Yes.
Okay.
But we are going like this.
Okay.
You're going out of the gate, then you're going.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, we are in for a very special treat. There is this church. There is the children's home just out there. Now, I couldn't film the children's home. I spoke to one of the sisters. There are two sisters I spoke to, dressed in black. So I couldn't. Sorry. Okay. So I couldn't film the children's home, which is understandable. So I filmed the church, and now we are off to visit the monastery. So this is the icing on the cake, as it were. This is the added bonus. Ah, wow.
monastery where girls they live.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so the girls live here?
Yes.
Okay.
The monastery is up there.
So how did we get there?
We are going like this.
Okay, okay. So we walk?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just stop this and put my hat on.
Sleeping giant, we call this.
Oh, that's Sleeping Giant. Okay. So this is the view from here. Over in the distance over there is the Sambeto Mountains, and that's the famous mountain of the Sleeping Giant. So cool because from one particular direction it looks like there is a giant sleeping on the top of the mountain. But anyway, we're going to have a look at this this extraordinary monastery. We've seen the church, we're looking at the monastery now, and we're not in Greece, we're not in Australia, we're not in Melbourne where they've got lots of Greek Orthodox churches, we're not in Greece, the home of the Greek Orthodox Church. We're in Fiji, in Saweni, and we're about to go into the monastery. This is the monastery. Wow. Is the entrance through here? Oh, okay. Okay. Matthew's my wonderful guide. He was sitting with 3 other boys at the home, and I asked if his name was Matthew. Perhaps the others were called Mark, Luke and John, but they're not. And this is the monastery. Wow. So this is the monastery. This is the monastery.
Yeah, this is the one sister from Congo. We do this.
Okay, so the sister from Congo, she did all this. Wow. She was South African, or she's from Congo? She's okay, correction. She wasn't a South African from Congo. She was actually from Congo. So she did all these. Okay. Wow. Isn't that just incredible? Look at the beauty of those frescoes. I think those frescoes have been so beautifully executed. I mean, you would think you were on some Aegean island out in southern Europe, some Greek island, and you've been, you know, you just walked, spent some time walking through a rocky landscape, and then all of a sudden you come across this church and this monastery, and that's what it's like when you're out in Greece on one of the Greek islands. You discover all this beauty, and then you've got it here as well, all these wonderful frescoes painted by this this lady from the Congo in Africa. And she would she have been a nun, or she was just a painter? She was a nun. Oh, she was a nun. Okay, this lady was a nun. Matthew mentioned her name earlier. I can't remember her name, but she'd come from Congo and painted all these wonderful frescoes. Wow, the colours are just extraordinary. And you have a kitchen there, don't you? Oh no, that's the sanctuary. No, holy altar. Can I have a look at? Okay, so that's the holy altar. Okay. So that is the holy altar. I've got to take my hat off. So this is the Holy of Holies. This is the inner sanctum. This is the holy altar. And you see, look at these Greek robes. Look at these beautiful patterns, the Greek patterns on these robes. And you've got the sort of hat that I've seen in pictures of Greece, or Greeks in Greece, you know, decades ago. You know, they used to wear these sort of costumes with these hats. At the time that Byron was in Greece, the poet Byron was in Greece, and Byron loved the way the Greeks dressed, and he loved the hats they wore. And here is one of the hats here in Fiji, not in Greece, but here we are. Look at the sweat on my face. But here we are. This is the most extraordinary thing ever. And look at the view from here. The view, that's the view. Like all monasteries, they're built on a hill to encourage contemplation and you know, a mind that's calm as it contemplates God. And over there in the distance, if I'm not mistaken, are the islands of the Yasawas. Is that right? Yes. So those are the Yasawas. My goodness, I don't know if you can quite see it.
Malolo.
Malolo? Okay, I'm vlogging on my GoPro, I have my usual camera here, but this trip to the Church of Holy Trinity and the monastery was completely unexpected. I was going to vlog another story on this painting, this painting that.
She have done all the flowers.
Okay, so
This is the from Congo. She done all these flowers.
she did all the flowers as well. Is she still here, or she gone back? She went back.
Last year.
Oh, she went last year. So she was here from 2015 until no, she came especially to do the decoration.
Yes.
Wow, that is just
She was
amazing.
in 1 year. She was 1 year.
She was
in last year, 2020.
2020. She was painting during the whole year.
Yes. And she
The
was
church
doing
and the
this-
monastery.
She was doing the chant doing the church.
So she was leading the chants in the
Yes.
church as well. Wow, this sister has the most amazing talent. She was conducting the chants, and she was painting as well. This is a woman of extraordinary talent. So this is what she's done here, and I find the whole thing extraordinary. I think it's time to go head on back down. Yes? Matthew is if you're ever in Fiji and in Saweni, which is near Latoka, Matthew will be your guide. I feel sorry for Matthew because he was playing carom board when I dragged him away from his 3 other friends as they were playing a game called carom board at the children's home. So, but he's been an absolute wonderful guide. Now, we're heading down now, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.